Yeah, thank you so much, thank you. Thank you so much, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So what you're going to learn here today is how do you add oil to your R NineT Racer, classic superbike, classic race bike.
It's showtime.
Well, we have our new washer. It is a 16 by 20 by 1.5. You're going to wipe down the area where the sump bung is going to get into. You're never going to get it perfect. Don't ever expect to get it perfect. Just wipe it down. We drain the oil, so it's up to you whether you want to wear gloves. You don't have to. But because this is titanium and we have touched the surface, you will want to wipe this down with WD-40. So you're going to take your lovely new sump bung, one-handed. So there's our mating surface right there. We've wiped that down as much as we can. So why are we doing this by hand? Feel. By feel. If you just randomly put a tool on this and just start to tighten it up and you get the sump bung at the wrong angle, you will chew up the threads inside the sump. This area here, you do that and a world of hurt. Also remember to use a fresh washer, aluminium washer, which we have done here today. And you're going to then put it straight in. This is already set for tightening. Alright, that should be 32 Newton meters. Crush washer, we've used a fresh one here, fresh crush washer. And that it's feeling yeah, pretty tight, so that's pretty good. Now the forums say 32 Newton meters, 32, and you should be good. You've been dealing with oil, so I'm going to clean the area. That is definitely feels like 32 Newton meters. So yeah, we're pretty happy with that. That is definitely being crushed, so that's good. Crush washer. And you're going to take something like brake cleaner. And just going to put your oil derrick. You're just going to clean down this area because you know you've been dealing with oil. So you got oil all over the sump case, sump whatever you want to call it, sumpy. Yeah, just by doing that we've already collected some dirt. Now here's another thing that's probably going to be missed on YouTube until you found this video here at Luke Price. This R NineT is very lucky because she's actually been upgraded to a full titanium system. But the thing is we touched the titanium with our oils, hand oils. Don't do that. That's very bad. Because what happens is when the titanium heats up, if you leave your oil from your hands on the titanium, then all that will happen is that oil from your hands will burn. And it will burn into the titanium, and then it will create like a really horrible mark, like a black dirt that you can't get rid of. Once it's burned in the titanium, that's the end of that. It's set. So everything's looking pretty good. Again, I think we'll just douse that area one more time. Some mechanics probably won't mention this, but if you want to help your oil escape faster, just not all the way, not all the way. Loosen off the oil filler cap to allow air to go then through the engine, which just helps the oil find its way out faster. There's a science behind it. On this occasion, we haven't had the time. BMW use a special tool, a plastic tool on this one, because of the shape of the oil filler cap. You're going to need that tool. Why? Because if you use other tools, you may mark and damage these pieces here. And you can see it's quite visible. It's a part of the engine. It's one of the things that you see straight away. Don't damage it. Just use the proper BMW tool. It doesn't have to come from BMW as long as it's for this engine, for the oil filler cap for all R9Ts. So what you now need to do is you need to uncap the oil filler cap on the BMW R NineT Racer. What you need is a plastic triangle tool like this. This only fits into the cap, and somehow that's the only way you can undo this contraption. Holy crap, you can actually see a chain. Put the oil filler cap somewhere on the plastic film so you're not getting any oil on your red carpet. Now, it's easy to make a mess when it comes to putting oil into the engine, and you can kind of see, because of the way BMW have done this, it's not, you don't get very much room between where the oil needs to go and actually getting into that engine. So that's going to be fun. So the BMW Racer takes 4 litres of engine oil. We have gone for quality for the R NineT Racer, which is Castrol Power 1, that also meets BMW standards and every other standard you can imagine for a motorcycle. Here's an interesting thing to think about. When you open Castrol oil like this, is they have a plastic thingy where the oil comes out. So because you've got to cut it open, what you don't want is to cut it open and let any bits of this clear stuff get into the oil, because then that will get absorbed by the engine. That could end up not being absorbed by your oil filter and could end up blocking the oil channel in the engine, because remember, the engine's not expecting plastic stuff to be in the oil. So this is going to be a bit of a difficult one because of the way that BMW have designed the engine. So we literally got to hold the filter while, which is a real pain in the ass, to be honest, because we just want to put the oil in. Do you know what I mean? We just want to put the oil in, and it's just turning out to be a really difficult mission. So somehow, because this won't stay there, is we now just got to pour the engine oil in, and this is not going to be easy with the BMW design of this race engine. So we're just going to keep going. level. How are we doing? Oh, we're starting to get an oil level. Okay, so what we're going to do, okay, we're getting the oil level now. So what we're going to do is we're going to fire up the engine and get that oil circulating. So why do you do that? Well, because when you've added new oil to the engine, all that happens is the oil filter is dry, which means, fucking hell, what a weird plastic tool. BMW have their reasons. Okay, let's check the oil level again. Hopefully we are, yeah, we're definitely at the high mark. Let's fire up the engine. God, it's been a long time since Luke Wright has had this engine fire up. Okay, so we're just going to fire it up because again we've got to get the oil lubricating. Ignition on. Neutral. Fire up.
Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
And stop. That's all you needed to do. So you just needed to get the oil circulating, and now we're on the final step. Okay, so the BMW R NineT Racer actually takes 4 litres of oil, which is the exact amount of oil in this Castrol can. What you're going to do is just dump the rest of the Castrol oil into the BMW R NineT Racer. Just put the entire thing in. And what you should see is you're going to be on the 4 mark. Just like that. Just get it all in there. That will drip for the rest of the time, that will. Okay. So now all you need to do is take the oil filler cap, which is a very fine thread, so it is a bit of a wiggle. Do that. Make sure it's nice and tight. Okay, that is nice and tight. So what you're going to do is just little things like cleaning out the little funnel. Give it a bit of a gentle clean. Doesn't have to be amazing, just half decent. Oh, and the R NineT Racer takes 15W50. That's the first time Luke Rives has ever put 15W50 in a motorcycle. Ever. It's the first time I've ever met that before. And don't forget things like generally cleaning things like tools that you've used. Even the plastic tool, that's probably got a little bit of oil on it, so you're going to also clean that with a brake cleaner. Just little things like that, really. And things like the oil derrick, you're going to bring it out. Things like the old oil filter are going in the bin. There again, brake cleaner. I'm just going to go over your oil derrick. If you have an oil derrick like this one, if you're lucky enough to be to have your own garage, well, you'll have like a big oil derrick. Plastic. It's like a super derrick. Sure. And just get over everything. Cap off the oil derrick. Brake cleaner is also very good at evaporating. So you just do that after you've capped off your oil film, your cap, and then you're just going to put, don't forget as well, this area here around the oil filler cap, just in case you spill a tiny bit of oil, because it is easily done. Okay, and start putting everything away. And then you're also going to throw things like this away. And also, if you're even slightest bit unsure, just check the oil filler bolt. Yeah, we're good. There's no leaks. Everything's looking good. Thanks for watching. As in the oil, once you have the plastic tool, it's dead easy, and just literally dump the 4 litres of oil into the engine, because the engine, that race engine, takes 3.95 litres. So dumping an extra 0.05 is not going to make any difference. Just dump it all
The little rascal has spirit. As water.
It's the end of the trail for me.
Thank you.
Thank you, kid.
and copy time.